Hello and welcome back to Quynncraft. I apologize if I'm both low energy and I sound a little weird. I've been fighting off a cold for like the past week and a half now. I'm on the tail end, so like I feel fine, but I'm not as far ahead on recording as I'd like to be because I was ill, so I couldn't record because I just had I had the energy to do homework, and then I was like, I'm done. I'm turning my brain off and doing other stuff. So last time we mentioned that we were gonna enter my little creative world where I'm like, yeah, this shit work. It never does ever when I translate it over. Mostly because I don't give myself enough room because I don't actually like measure how big these things are. But that's that. We're gonna um, kind of think about power just a wee bit. We go like you and then you. Grass. I'm going to make that bigger if we need to. But we have the world edit tools for specifically this reason. But we have a bunch of different stuff that we can do for power that I just haven't really thought about yet. It's been one of the slowest things I've done in the Quynncraft world is like figuring out what power we're gonna do. Mostly because I just haven't really enjoyed the mods that have been in it. Or I've been turned off of them a little bit because I wanted to do other stuff. We haven't done Pneumaticraft because I think Pneumaticraft is a headache, and I genuinely just have no idea how it works, and I do not understand. But if we do, like, God, what mod was I looking for? I'm looking for mechanism. So mechanism has some of the best power stuff in it, because of like the generators. So there's the solar generators and obviously the wind generator. There's also gas burning generator and a biogenerator. So the biogenerator burns the organic material and produces stuff. We also have the heat generator, which uses the heat of lava or other burnable resources to produce energy. And then obviously like the wind boys. So if we take the wind boys, right? I want to make this look good. That's the main reason of us being here. Take the wind. I want it to look good and function well. So we got this. We're gonna take these heat boys because these might be useful. Not really a fan of like these type of generator stuff. Gas burner feels like something that just doesn't work. Generator that harnesses the varying molecular gases to produce energy. Yeah, no. Then solar generator, I guess. Also have like these solar panel blocks. I have no idea how these work. Like I don't know how much energy they actually produce. And what the fuck are these cables called? Cable. Universal cable. Cool. Okay. So if we go up then, right? Because these would be above wherever these other power things are. Set grass. Right, and we go 1, I want these to look good. Can go one over. Yeah, I can. So I still have like 3 blocks in between it to make it look semi-decent. And then you can kind of do this, and then this. And that kind of already looks like a wind farm. It looks like that meme from a while ago where it was like, it plays like the song and stuff, and then it like pans over and it's the acoustic version because the fans are chanting alongside it. So there's that. You can take kind of power from the bottom. You can link it all up into one cable, and have a time with that. So that would be like the above ground, and then underground, obviously, we would then link up all of their cables, because that is just how this would work, because it would all be routed down into the seed tech area. I need to just quickly carve a path to all of them so I can better link these. Obviously, this work will be done properly in the actual world, and this is just kind of being done as a demonstration. Mostly also to like have it all link into one thing. That way I kind of know how much power would be produced by this system, and if it's like actually viable. Because God, if this isn't viable, this is just gonna cause problems. I know these are like the cheap cables as well, but I don't really think you need more. And that, I apologize. You're just gonna have to deal with me coughing and dying throughout this episode and the next and this whole week of videos, because I'm out of time. I literally cannot record anymore. I meant to record more, and then I got lazy, and then I got sick. So serves me. Okay, that's that. All of these are connected. They all kind of link up at this point. And then okay. And then on these bottom half, and then up here as well, you could do like the solar panels, but I don't know if these are worth it exactly. Like, nah. They might be, because those are kind of cheap. But I feel like this is probably just enough anyway, knowing power and knowing how much those actually produce. I think they got battery. Placing crafting grid with other energy batteries to increase capacity. Shift. Okay, whatever. What's the mechanism? It's power cell? What the fuck is the mechanism thing? What's the mechanism power cube? Energy cube. It literally is just the power cube. MFE. What is this one made out of? Oh yeah, we would make one of these, because this one's relatively easy to make as well. Yeah. And then this elite one is just kind of not worth it. So if we then kind of link these down, and then this would actually be like the wall, right? This power cube would exist, and it could start charging. Charges up kind of slow, so maybe we do put solar panels above. But then we have heat generators, right? Glass. And like, if this is the wall, right? So this would be the actual wall. Or no, this would be behind the wall. This would be the wall where this is jutting out. We could kind of replace some of this with glass. And then go heat generator. Nope. Heat generator, heat generator. It needs to be like one more bigger. You go heat generator, heat generator, heat generator, and then stack these a couple of times. Because if I remember correctly, that if you were to fill this with lava now. Actually, we need to be one taller. Fill that with lava. I just simply didn't make it one taller. Whatever, cares. Fill this with lava. Oops, shit. Let's fucking do something right for once. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so these are starting to produce. And obviously this would be completely sealed. And at the back of all of them would be cable. All of them kind of link together on the outside here. And then these would join up with the cable from the solar panels. Above, you would just go whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. You want to get it so that lava is on all sides. Nice and full and lava-y. Wham. That's like that. And these are then producing an amount of energy. See? They're all producing, and they all end up in this. So that's just with mechanism, what we can do. And I think it's kind of boring. I think mechanism's kind of whack. I don't think I would actually have this be displayed. I think we would do it like that, and these ones would just be behind like a wall, and not actually visible. And you can kind of see this is kind of gaining power pretty quickly. We wouldn't be able to hook up machines to it immediately by nature of it, like kind of not being a very fast way of generating power. But it does leave itself where that, like, because of what we're using, it is very easy to add more, like, cells, quote unquote. Because I kind of view this as, like, this is a 3-cell system, and this is a, now it's a 2-cell system, where every 3 and then 2 is 1 cell of windmills. So it adds itself to be, like, pretty easy to add more stuff. But that's just the one way. There's also thermal. And I have the dynamos. That's what I'm looking for. Dynamos. So the dynamos, we already kind of have one. We have the Gourmand Dynamo, which takes food. And what's interesting about it is you could actually also link these in to mechanism stuff. So if I take, like, the chicken, if I look at chicken and I'm like, wow, plate of roast chicken, shocker, I could then go whoop. I can't put that one in, whatever. So I look up chicken, right? You get lemon chicken here. Slap that in the dynamo. It'll produce stuff. Whoa. That was a lot of power that we just made. Holy fuck. Like, that was a huge jump. Are they connected in some way? Do they do that? No, they don't. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do, ultimately, is have these gourmet dynamos, because we're going to have, like, the whole point of seed tech is using those power things to or having the synthesizers or whatever. Philo? Synth. No. What the fuck is it called? P. Phytogenic insulator. This guy. To be able to produce an infinite amount of food. Obviously, then the seeds as well. I wish we had the other one, but I don't think we do, unfortunately. So yeah, we can use this guy to put a seed in, ginger, get a potential chance at a ginger seed, but obviously we're going to use a fuck ton of seeds in order to... Whoa. A fuck ton of seeds, a fuck ton of bone meal, because that's, like, really easy to make more of, unlike this, which is kind of harder to make an infinite amount of. And then, like, get a bunch of these, like, different ingredients to be able to then use an autocrafter to make a really good food for this guy. Which, honestly, might just be the spice cake, but I don't want to do that, because that's not, like, an easily farmable thing. So these just crates of stuff as well make an absurd amount. But it requires a specific one in the middle here, it looks like. Yeah. So if then we are looking for, like, a good renewable food source that makes a significant amount of power, we're kind of looking at, like, something that is only from stuff that we can farm. So, like, if I go to farmer, we're looking for, like, the quote-unquote vegetarian meals. So, like, ratatouille is just tomatoes, onion, beetroot, and a plate. Or a bowl, right? And those cannot be used. Never mind. Okay. Why can only some of this farm? Oh, because they don't use bowls. Okay, so we're looking for something that doesn't use a bowl. That we can kind of make pretty consistently. Maybe it's not from this mod. What about cook? No, that's cooking for blackheads. What's the other one? Farm? No. Where did I get this chicken from? Croptopia. So if I'm looking at the Croptopia stuff, I'm thinking stir fry. So this is something that we can grow, and we can put it into an auto crafter, and it will automatically do it. All of these are things that we can grow. This is the only part of this that is gonna be weird. Is these all-purpose food press. Because we can do this with create. Just these 6 boys all crafting automatically, dumping it out, and these create a fuckload of power. Right? So if we just one gourmet dynamo with stir fry, because you can stack this boy. Chuck that in there. This boy's going to fill pretty good, right? If we then take, like, the fucking whatever they're called, crafting... What is it called? It's not called that. Mechanical crafter. Which we have. We have fucking a lot of it. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need a wrench. Like that. And it would go out and into onto like the belt. Belt. I need one of these then. Shaft. Belt. Pardon me. Wham, wham. Belt, belt. Break, break. Actually, it needs to do like this. This is a little more confusing because this is like a tight area. We can obviously change this as we need it. Yeah. That, and then wham, 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 wham. And then I need the fucking... Oh god, this other thing. This is real confusing. You funnel. Maybe it can't take this. Nope, it could. Nope. Right, and then obviously like gear, or cog, excuse me. So fucking engine. What the fuck? It's called a creative engine, is it not? Creative. Motor. Fuck off. Creative motor. So those are all going, right? And I know you can insert stuff. It's like a hopper. And I do the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Garlic, broccoli, green onion, carrot, olive oil, bell pepper. Pepper. Pepper, clear my inventory. Carrot. Green. Onion. Olive oil. Fuck. Garlic. I forgot the other thing. Broccoli. Fuck. Whoosh. 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 It does do. So that didn't work. But I'm not exactly sure how to make it work. Oh, does it genuinely have to be in the correct way? Whatever. So it's actually garlic, broccoli, green onion, bell pepper, olive oil, carrot. Garlic, broccoli, green onion. This one, this one, this one. So it does it, and it spits it out in front. Okay. So then I need to figure out a way then that I would be able to get each one individually in. This is a problem for a different episode, is figuring that out. But that's the main idea, is that like we can use these Gourmand Dynamos to make a fuckload of power. But I think for the base of what we're going to do with power, we're going to do these wind generators and heat generators, and we'll kind of see where we get with that. So I will see you guys in the next one, where we will actually begin building this power stuff. Maybe not setting it up, but actually starting the process of building all of them. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!